So my name is Juan Martinez, and this is a project with the assigned case number is 20-30004. It's a tentative track map for the track number 6054, as it was modified by the Planning Commission with the assigned case number of 21-55003 as a major modification. The project name is Encanto, and it's a single-family subdivision that is proposed at 1101 and 1111 West 2nd Street. The tentative tract map proposes to subdivide an existing 4.1 acre site. And the tract map will dedicate approximately 1 acre of land for the benefit of public right-of-way for existing and proposed roadway improvements. The net area that is going to be created is 3.13 acres, and it'll create 27 lots that will range between approximately 3,800 and 10,500 square feet, with the average lot averaging approximately 5,300 square feet in area. The map will create an overlay easement over the private alley that will be conditioned and required to be maintained in perpetuity by the property owners. It'll also create a no-build zone over an area that has an airport restriction designation. This area will be identified on the tract map as 19,466 square feet. This site is predominantly surrounded by the existing single-family residential to the west, to the north, to the east. It is located within the Fremont South neighborhood, and to the south will be located the future campus park. And there is a commercially designated area that is bounded by 2nd Street and K Street, kitty corner to the project site. The project site was formerly used as the Oxnard Union High School adult education program. This is a comparison of the general plan and the zoning map showing how the project site is bounded by residential low to the west, north, and east. And the areas in green are highlighting the future campus park general plan and zoning designation. This is the actual tentative tract map, 6054. This is the map, and this is the image that shows the lot configuration up to 27 lots, the lot areas, the lot dimensions that are going to be created, the streets, the areas that are going to be dedicated. And so this is the tract map that's before City Council today. The project went to Planning Commission on August 26th. The Planning Commission did find the project to be exempt from the California Quality Act. Planning Commission's action approved the special use permit and development plan, along with the density bonus, and this was subject to certain findings and conditions. Planning Commission's action also included a resolution recommending that City Council approve the tentative tract map 6054, and this would be subject to certain findings and conditions. On November 1st, the applicant filed a major modification with the assigned case number of 21-550-03. This was a major modification. The applicant was requesting to reconfigure 5 lots of the 27 lots that were created. And this was due to an underlying agreement between the Oxnard Union High School District and the property owner located at 1101 West 2nd Street. This is the property that is directly located north of Lot 27. On December 2nd, the Planning Commission was presented with the major modification. Planning Commission found the project to be exempt from CEQA. The Planning Commission's action of December 2nd rescinded the special use permit and density bonus approvals from August 26th and reapproved the SUP and the density bonus subject to certain findings and conditions as they were revised for the major mod. And in addition, recommended or adopted a resolution recommending that the City Council approve a tentative tract map for track 6054, and this would be subject to certain findings and conditions. The Planning Commission's action on the special use permit and the density bonus is under their approval authority. The special use permit with the assigned case number of 20-500-05 would allow the construction of 27 single-family detached homes. All the homes proposed are single-story, 3-bedroom, and they do offer 2 plant mix with two unit sizes, one unit at 1,149, and the second unit size is at 1,201 square feet. All of the units would have an attached or detached garage with alley access, and the actions or design would also approve the associated site improvements to accommodate the development of the 27 home development. The density bonus allowed a 23% density increase from the allowed number of units of 22 to 27 units. The 20 of the 27 units would be set aside for market rate, and 7 of the homes would be set aside for affordable units. Out of the 7 affordable units, 3 of the units would be low income, and 4 of the units would be for moderate income families. This is the tentative map, and the areas highlighted in red show the original configuration. Very similar. It's the site change and the lot configuration changed, and it affected the 5 lots that abutted with lot 27, and this was partly because of the plotting of the homes, keeping the size of the lot with the frontages somewhat consistent with the action from the Planning Commission's approval from August 26th. A closer look at the change. On the top right, the areas highlighted in red show the original approval with the tentative tract map that is proposed in the darker black font. The triangular shaped parcel is the area that is getting deeded to the property to the north. This is an area that is being carved out of lot 27, and the images below, August 21st. The two plans are very similar in the comparison in lot lines are almost identical to one another. The plan numbers are kept, so it's the same plan on the 5 lots, with the lot 27 essentially becoming a reverse corner lot. Not a reverse, but the plan was reversed to provide the open space on the northerly side of the unit as a result of the 128-acre area that was being taken from the lot 27. This is just a close-up showing the comparison lines between lots with the areas in red outlining and showing what was originally approved, in the black lines, the actual proposal of the tentative tract map that is before City Council today. This is a site plan and landscaping setting of the development plan showing the footprint of the homes in orange, the landscaping frontages on 1st, 2nd, and K Street, with the detached and attached lots, the private alley sort of bisecting in an L-shaped configuration the site, and the type of landscaping that is expected to, the type of trees that are expected to occur along the frontages, with the type of sidewalk and that would connect to the existing abutting communities. This again is just a superimposed image of the plan renderings over the community setting and showing how it will connect with 1st, K, and 2nd Street. In accordance with CEQA, this is considered an infill, and pursuant to Section 15332, the project could be exempt from CEQA. This would be from the California Environmental Quality Act. A few conditions to highlight is conditions 19 tie the tentative tract map as it relates and acknowledges that the tentative tract map is related to the entitlement and the conditions and is necessary with conditions of the use permit density bonus, the inclusionary housing conditions, conditions 21 to 43. These are inclusionary housing density bonus and the agreements that the developer and the future owners will undertake. Condition 52 identifies the right-of-way dedications that is expected and required for the project. These are the required dedications expected along 1st, 2nd, K Street, and the Public Alley side. Condition 53 requires the HOA and the agreement for the maintenance of the private alley, the sewer main, and the storm drain. And this is a condition that will require that the property owners maintain the public alley and the infrastructure in perpetuity. Staff is recommending that the City Council find the project to be exempt from CEQA pursuant to Section 15332 as an infill development, and that the City Council adopt a resolution approving planning and zoning permit number 20-30005. This is approving tentative track map 6054 as modified by Planning Commission and Planning and Zoning Permit 21-55003. A major modification subject to certain findings and conditions. Thank you.